Welcome back to ALW Collectibles. Today we're going to be jumping back into Beast Wars, particularly the Japanese line of Transformers Beast Wars Neo with the one-man army Big Convoy. And it's a toss-up opinion which one is actually better, Toy Optimus Primal or Big Convoy. It is a very close call. I think they both look fantastic. So this is what you get with the set. You get Big Convoy himself, 2 straight missiles, an Energon Matrix, 2 curved missiles, which do have a fancy name which I cannot pronounce, so I'm not even going to attempt. These also double as handheld weapons, and he has 2 battle tonfas that are built into the body, along with several other gimmicks that we will take a look at. Released in 1999, like I said, as part of the Transformers Neo Beast Wars toy line, which is the second spin-off from Beast Wars. First you had Transformers Beast Wars 2 and then Neo. And he was released in the second wave of the toy line. And I said, this is just an awesome look. You know, the woolly mammoth, you can't beat it. One of the most famous shell Transformers of the entire Transformers franchise. Take off most of the accessories, you can pretty much make the mammoth without the robot. So really cool and interesting on this one. Let's take a look at some of his accessories a little up close. You do get 2 curved missiles. They're done in red plastic and they are identical. Yeah, of course, we're going to start dropping things already. 2 straight missiles. Oh, we're going to start this already. All right. An Energon Matrix. And he was one of the first Transformers to have a Matrix that was removable. All done in gold with a red core. And then we got Big Convoy himself, done in a dark brown and a light brown with ivory color for the tusks and the toes and the green eyes. That looks really, really sharp. The texturing on this is amazing. The molding, you can really feel the fur. Do have a little bit of the robot hanging out in the back. Then if you flip them upside down, you have a lot of the robot hanging out. In this mode, he does have several gimmicks you can already mess with. Of course, the ears go back and forth. There is no posability in this mode except for the features I'm about to show you and his tail moves. That's it. The legs do not move. There's no movement in the head. So what you can do to make this tusk move, slide the ear back. And that works on both sides. And then this switch right on the top of the head makes this trunk move. That's cool. I mean, for what it was at the time, I really wish there was some way we could have filled that in. But I get it. Technology at the time and what it was, still, it looks fantastic. Looks fantastic. You can't beat it. I'm kind of curious to see how the new model is going to look and if they're going to modify that. A little bit of bio quickly on this one. Big Convoy. I can't speak. Big Convoy, the one-man army. Rough and tough Maximal, who takes no lip from anybody. Due to his nature and of no nonsense, the Maximal Elders has decided he should be the one to teach and train the new generation of Maximals out of the Maximal Academy. given this mission to find the Alchemax capsules released by the Destruction Unicron before the Destructons can. Vector Sigma has taken a very special interest in Big Convoy and speaks directly to him through his Energon Matrix. So there is the bio on this one. Little side note, in 1999 there was a second version released that was done in all black. That was an exclusive. I will be doing a separate review on that one. Still looks really nice. So having said that, let's take a look at this guy in this mode. He does have a cannon mode in the Woolly Mammoth mode, which is pretty cool. To do that, I'm going to separate the sides of the head. I'm going to unplug his butt. And we're going to take this whole piece and raise it. I'm going to take it off this. This. So I'm going to show you this without the cannon on the back. Or the whole back of the Woolly Mammoth, I should say, because that is a huge cannon. All we're going to do is take the butt plate up and flip that back. And we're going to replug where that red peg is back on this gray peg here. And that, I'm supposed to put those back. That was my fault. Yeah, pop those. Is an unofficial cannon mode that made it into some instructions. I have seen it in instructions, and I have not. So, however you want to do that. That's an official cannon mode you can do with this guy. But for now, let's take this off. And this is his big cannon. Which alone, this thing is huge. See some nice detail work right here. And when you transform this, the way you transform the cannon, this first thing we're going to do is the back piece here is tabbed in. You untab those, open them to the side, and then rotate it on this pin so that they are sitting like this as a blast shield. Next, we're going to come here to this little tab. Flip the tab out of the way. Flip the handle up. Even the tabs got some nice detail work. We're going to come to the front and just let this whole thing hang down. That is Big Convoy's gun. His big cannon. And the detail in the plastic molding on this is very impressive. And these red missiles actually store right in here. And they're fired by rotating this. Just like that. You turn it one way for one missile, and the other way for the other. So that is really cool. And they really clip in there good. This piece will move as well. So you got a lot of posability just with this cannon alone. So let's set that aside. And let's take a look at the rest of the transformation for Big Convoy. It's kind of funny. It looks like it had a battery feature they were considering at one time, because you got a spot back here where two nickel cell batteries would fit in nicely. Alright, so little advance warning. This is going to look a little messy, but we're going to do it in steps. First thing we're going to do is unclip his back leg. And I'm going to take this hip and bring it down on the double joint. Same thing back here. That's going to come back here. Don't worry if you put too much pressure and these pop off. They're designed to. Unclip the front here. I'm just going to swing those down. I'm going to take this whole assembly from the white piece down and bring it flat. Like so. Next, I'm going to come in here I'm going to unlock his launchers. Like that. You'll know that they're clear because those pins are gone. I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to fold it up. There we go. And same on the other side. Like so. And I'm going to open his feet. I'm going to bring his legs down. This is where things might get a little tricky. So we can turn his upper body a little. Bring that one back. And bring that up. And we're going to let that set right there on his hip. See, that's what's going to happen sometimes. Joys of a shell transformers. You just, if that happens, just put the pin in place, and there's the spot. You're just going to clip that back on, so that that peg's in the front. You're going to bring that up, and set his legs. You're going to have these up, angled any way you want, and that is Big Convoy's legs. The waist on mine's like super tight. Next, we're going to come to the back to where his hands are. We're going to unpeg his hand. Now, an important part next is this. At this jaw, you're going to separate this and bring them right back and flatten them. That's going to free up the shoulder. And before I clip the shoulder in, I'm going to straighten his arm, bring it out. As I bring this piece up, I'm going to rotate the shoulder forward. Instead of arm, same thing. I'm going to bring this up, straighten his arm, separate up, and set his shoulder. I'm going to take the center piece and push down, revealing his head, and bring on his horns. That is Big Convoy transformed into robot mode now. And still very back heavy. Lean forward, Convoy, lean forward. He is very imposing just by the looks on this. This is even before we armor him up with everything. Take a look at that Optimus Prime sculpt head. Gold eyes. He's got the additional horns instead of spikes going up. He's got the horns on the side. Maximal symbol here. I love how they did the clear plastic on one arm and solid plastic on the other. Gatling guns on the sides of his hips. Again, this kibble is going to be in your way a lot, no matter what you do with them. That did not clip in like it should. Wow, okay. This piece should have clipped in back here. So it shouldn't be like this on the outside. For some reason it didn't clip. It should be clipped in behind the toe like that. Just notice that. Again, still looks very cool. Little articulation all the way around. Wiggle wog, full exorcist. These will still move. Those will still move. Can't even see that. Just by moving the earpiece. Shoulder will go all the way around. It's a little bit of a trick. I would advise not popping these off a lot. You can if you can go all the way around with the shoulder. If you pop this piece off, these will get brittle after a while and break. No bicep. He does have... My arm is completely in the way. He does have elbow rotation and bend. Hand will go up and down. This will go up and down and reveal yet another weapon. his battle tampa. A little dusty in there. He does have waist rotation. You saw that when I transformed him. Mine is like super tight. I'm always afraid it's going to break. Give it a shot. We'll go all the way around. It's kind of hard to tell because of the kibble, but he does have a pretty decent big boot. Back boot, same thing. Will go out, and if you move this, he'll go all the way up. Swivel. The knee bend is the issue. You need to have this out of your way to bend his knee. And he does have toe articulation. And then his missile launchers down here will move. So exceedingly posable. So let's armor him up. So these have two purposes. He can hold them as weapons. They actually show him like that in some commercials. Or those missiles go down here, which the detail down here you'll see is incredible as well. And the triggers on any big convoy I've owned 3 of them, are always sensitive down here. And there's the trigger for that. As I can't put it back in. There we go. His matrix, he can hold this. You can finagle the arms around and hold it in different poses. Excuse me. And again, I still love this silver, red, and white and red on this side. It actually stores right in here in his chest. If you open this up, even more molding here, paint mold details in there. This fits right in there. Like so. I just realized why he looks tilted, because his legs at an angle. There we go. Much better. Much better. Bring that up there where that's supposed to be. Bring that up there where that's supposed to be. There we go. And for this, there's 2 options for this. You can actually store this on his back or have him hold it in his weapon mode. First, I'll show you how to store it. Take these and bring them up and turn this peg sideways. Then you're going to retransform his gun back. And you'll see those are going to peg onto those. And then this, again, is going to clip here into here. And you actually see him in the cartoon like this. Bring that up so you can see the full size of him. He is a big boy. And it's amazing. He's more balanced with that gun on his back. And next, you're going to let him hold it. They're going to undo this. Take this peg, turn it, just bring it down. Bring one shoulder back, and you're revealing his missile pods again. And the other one. And to transform this again, unclip those, flip them out, flip it down. Now it's going to give me trouble. You're kidding me. Wow. It is not giving me trouble in 3 days, and now it's doing it. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's the handle. And just have this piece. And there's no, you don't have to tuck the tail or anything. You can just have that hanging loose because that's how it's displayed. You can go left or right hand. Do keep in mind, it will make him heavy on one side, heavily. So if you do anything with him, you're going to have to adjust his stance. Bring his battle tonfa back out. He does have the tonfas on both sides. I'm going to bring this up so you can actually see it. And there he is, fully armored up. I'm just going to hold that because this thing is heavy on one side. See, I knew that was going to happen. All right. Well, as you can see, heavy. And this has been the review for Transformers Beast Wars Neo Big Convoy from 1999. And I said it's a close toss-up whether Optimus Primal or Convoy is my favorite because they are both phenomenal looking figures. I got mine in 99, so my first one, and this is my, like I said, my third one because the other two had unfortunate accidents in my collection over the years. I guard this one very well. Having said all that, this has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all channel members. I should say subscribers. I appreciate it. More videos heading your way. YouTube and Instagram has the previews. Full reviews are always done on YouTube. Have a good day.